All right, let's get right into it because we are going to be snappy here. Uh, we've got a
Colts are
divisional matchup.
visiting. Yeah. Go ahead. Good. You first. You first.
Divisional matchup here, of course. Colts at Titans rematch of 2 seasons ago, I believe, where they took each other on in the divisional. Same situation. Titans 1 seed. Colts this time the 5th seed. Last time they were the 7th seed, but they are
I believe the
still
Titans were the
facing off.
2 seed last time.
That's also very
But yeah.
possible. Yeah.
I think it was the Steelers 1 seed.
Yeah,
Titans
you're right.
2 seed.
Steelers were still good. Now they're not even here, which is very interesting. That's something I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Their fall off is here, but we've got a rematch. Some things are similar. Same starting quarterbacks, some of the same starting guys, but there's a lot of changes as well. So let's hop into the teams and
Do you want
kinda go
to
over
point
them.
out the changes, maybe the differences here, and
Yeah.
instead of having to go through the whole roster
Yeah.
because we're not too
We can
far
do that.
from the last year.
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
obviously, some of the same. Trey Lance is developing very well, though. So that's for sure. Outside of Leonard
He's on his way
Fournette,
out. Yeah.
he's here. He's regressing, but Quinshawn Judkins is here, and Isaiah Spiller getting some more work, so we might see them a little bit this game. Odell and Jerry Jeudy still at the top of their game. Jaden Reed developing pretty well, but nothing too new in that regard.
You can see Jerry Judy's he's beginning to kind of overtake OBJ in terms of just athleticism and stuff. Because
Odell,
OBJ is very old.
He's looking like he's going to be more of a slot receiver specialist than a outside and inside guy with his speed.
Yeah.
One of the big changes about this Colts team, Vewdew, is Brenton Strange now the starter with OJ Howard leaving, which is a big deal, I'd say.
Yeah, he's young, second year. He got drafted here by the Indianapolis Colts. He's excited to get his first opportunity here in this playoff game, or to show himself. He did make the championship last year. Well, I think, was he starting at that, or was that OJ Howard?
I think he was a backup. He was tight end.
Yeah, I think this is Brenton Strange's first starting season. Left tackle still Sam Cosmi.
Newly
Powers
acquired.
Johnson was drafted after that playoff run.
Yeah, and he's been
went
great.
ahead and got him. Powers Johnson, he was a Pro Bowler, very good offensive lineman. Eric McCoy at center,
big question.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, he's Eric. What's his name? Eric McCoy. Yeah, he's here. He's good. Big question of the right guard spot is how is that going to go? Because no more Forrest Lamp here, and you got Emil Ekiyor Jr. starting.
Another young guy. They're gonna hope to develop him into a formidable starter. We'll have to see how Emil stacks up.
Yeah, still got
big shoes to fill there.
Still got
Williams.
Still got Paris Johnson doing his thing. Leonard Williams still doing his thing.
Oh yeah.
No more Joey Bosa. That's a big.
On Solomon has stepped in from Troy.
Yeah.
Drafted recently. Go Bills. Love him, but Javon Solomon.
Tillery's been crazy good. Taven Bryan's still here and solid. I mean, still
Tillery's
pretty
in a lead actually.
Yeah,
I feel like he's the bright spot of this defense.
He really is, and he's been filling in the shoes of Joey Bosa for sure.
Sean Evans as well.
Yep, he's still here doing his thing.
Bobby Wagner retired. That's one of the biggest losses.
Yeah,
we have Clay Walker starting. Jamon Dumas Johnson, the rookie, starting behind him at Mike linebacker. Not sure how much we'll see of him.
Yeah,
we'll probably see more of Brendan Jackson, Damone Clark, and Rashawn Evans around Clay Walker, but we'll see.
And corners look different as well. No more Eric Murray and no more Eric Rowe. We have Sauce now fully as the number one. Well, I guess he's not. He's number 2 in the depth chart, but he's still starting officially. And then also Carlton Davis now and Martin Emerson as well. So
this corner room. I would say probably. I don't know. I like this corner room a bit more, honestly, because they had more like older guys at corner, and Carlton Davis is definitely older, but Sauce Gardner and Martin Emerson should develop, and Jahdae Barron, who I think will probably be a starter in the coming years.
He'll definitely be the replacement for Carlton Davis, you'd assume. Safeties are not different, though. Same guys, and they still are pretty much the same in terms of quality starters at safeties.
Absolutely.
Running a 2 kickers.
They got their nice little duo there.
2 kickers.
They have adopted the very popular 2-kicker system that we've seen implemented in this alternate universe.
Yeah.
We got Cam Little and Harrison Mevis.
Love the Mevis.
2-kicker. Yeah, I mean, it lines up with what our thoughts were. I mean, Cam is a little bit less leg, but definitely way more accurate. And Mevis is your 60+ yarder guy.
Yeah,
I'd assume.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting strategy, but let's see how that stacks up versus the Titans roster. Still starting quarterback Dak Prescott.
Let's get to that.
But no more Mac Jones as the backup. We didn't see Mac Jones, but Dak is the guy here for the time being. The running backs are still really good. I mean, Jacobs, Gibbs, and now Darrell Henderson, probably the top trio at running back in the league. It's kind of insane.
I mean, if properly employed, I know the stats don't show it, but if properly employed, I mean, you have a thumper here in Jacobs, then Jahmyr Gibbs is the slasher. Very similar to what we see in modern day with Detroit.
Yeah.
Employing Gibbs and David Montgomery, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Receivers are the exact same 4, like the top 4, exact same. We just have to see if Tyler Boyd's going to get utilized at all, because he was not at all in that game.
Lamb, I believe, had record low yards this year.
The past 2 seasons has not been as good as prior years, but we'll see. Maybe he will turn it up in the playoffs. Tight ends, I mean, Devin Asiasi has been pretty good, pretty solid for him, and he was pretty heavily targeted last time, but they also have Brevin Jordan now as a 2.
Recent free agent acquisition.
Yep. Tunsil's still pretty good. Interesting if they're starting Dieter at left guard.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Dieter and Willie Lampkin, the rookie, because I don't think they have much faith in Marcus McKeitham or Jonathan Gwynn here at right guard. I think we'll see one of. I think Michael Dieter will probably play right guard as he's lined up to do. Yeah. And then Lampkin should slide in here at left guard. We'll see.
Yeah.
James Daniels though. Still
that was a big signing for them. That was a big signing to fill out that center spot. The right tackle spot though is a little bit of a concern. Oh, never mind. The roster spot is different. Yeah, Kingsley Suamataia is starting there, which is good. I was a little worried because they're both left tackles, but they are starting Kingsley, which is the right call because he is very good and young.
He is very good. He's second-year player. I think they drafted him recently? Did they draft him?
I think he was a second-round pick. If I'm not mistaken.
Very good for the Titans.
Yeah.
AJ Epinesa, obviously, actually developing very well.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. He was good he was pretty solid in that matchup last time, along with Nick Bosa, who's still here. No longer a Bosa Bowl, unfortunately, but still very good. And Jarrell Casey gone, but they fill that void with T'Vondre Sweat, just like in real life having T'Vondre Sweat. He should fill in quite nicely as a run stopper.
Certainly should.
Trevor Bates, he's a solid player here still. I think they signed him.
Yeah, I think they also got Odafe. I think they signed Odafe.
They did. They have a stacked linebacker group. They also signed Joe Tryon.
Yeah.
They have Edmonds, and they also signed Justin Strnad in free agency as well. So they have a really depthy
and Dorian Williams.
Yeah. They also drafted Demetrius Knight there in the second round. So they have a pretty this is a really deep linebacker group. Probably the most deep linebacker group in the league. And their corners are also pretty solid. Stingley has come into his own fully as that corner 1. DJ Reed is a nice option as a potential slot guy. And they signed Trevon Diggs, who was just on the Jags this past season. They also signed Troy Pride Jr. and drafted Benjamin Morrison in the first round. So they have a pretty good group there at corner.
Yeah, they're setting up for a change of regime, I assume, with DJ Reed probably regressing a little bit, probably some expiring contracts. You slot in either Troy Pride's even not too bad, but Benjamin Morrison is who I'd be watching to progress as maybe 1 or 2 recently.
And Jalen Petrie, he's been a pretty good player for them at free safety. And Jabril Pepper is still there at strong safety, so pretty good duo. Jack Podolsny only employing the 1 kicker option, and this is maybe the best rookie punter I've seen in a while, Madden. Kai Kroger, 93 kick power, 89 accuracy. He's really good, it looks like, but they have a solid group. They're not doing the strategy, though. of
yeah, no, that could be game losing. No, I'm messing, but yeah,
could be game
it's
winning.
Very interesting
Who
matchup.
knows?
Could
But
be game winnings.
it could be.
Doing that.
Who knows? What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, we'll see how that shakes out. I mean, this as we kind of get into this, I think did you already set up the? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So I mean, the trajectory of these two teams ever since meeting, the Colts went on to knock off the 1 seed because this was initially a wild card game.
Yes.
They went on, knocked off the 1 seed on the road. That was the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They lost,
blew out, and then
they lost to the Denver Broncos, who were the 4 seed. And then the Broncos ended up losing to the Packers and Dwayne Haskins. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes here.
Yep, and the Titans, this last year, the Colts made another championship game.
As the 1 seed. As the 1 seed,
they took the 1 seed, and they made another championship run. Didn't quite work out. They're looking to go to 3 consecutive championship games and try to get through the door with Trey Lance, who has emerged as an elite quarterback. The Titans last year missed the playoffs, I believe, 9-8.
Yeah,
or it was 8-9.
They were very close, but Texans did make it over them.
Texans did make it, and now this year you have the Tennessee Titans, who have taken the 1 seed. The Colts and the Titans were both 11-6, but I believe due to interdivisional play, the Titans were able to take that.
The Titans were
very evenly matched.
The Titans were very good in division, 5-1 record, and the Colts were 2-4. So we'll see if that plays a factor today, as the Titans seem to have a little bit of an advantage there.
While we get this up, can we? Do you want to get up the record of this year? I was
gonna
go ahead and
check
get
that because I was curious if the Titans lost to the Colts at all this year. So their first matchup, the Colts lost to the Titans 35-17. That was a big one. Lance threw 2 picks in that one. And then their second matchup in Week 17, the Titans won again, 21-17. Dak threw 3 touchdowns. Pretty good.
Despite the Indianapolis Colts going to back-to-back championships, I think that that they're actually underdogs in this game. The Titans have had their number this season.
Yeah, and we'll see if that continues. I mean, it is tough, going into this as the Colts, knowing that you've lost the past 2 matchups versus the same team. There's a little bit of a chip under their shoulder, knowing like, hey, we want to beat this team because we don't want them to completely sweep us, right? But at the same time, that's still weighing on you. The thought of this team has beaten us twice already. What's gonna change? Like they might just do it again.
Yep. Go ahead and this situated here.
So I'm very curious to see. We're getting Titans kicking off here, or not kicking off, getting the kickoff, I should say. We'll do it how we did last time. I'll do the Titans, I guess, on offense.
Good.
So here comes Dak, no longer in a QB battle, firmly set as the QB1. But this is his last year under contract, so he might be playing for a contract here, but nothing too crazy numbers-wise. But he did enough to get this team to the 1 seed, which I think is exactly what Dak in his whole career has kind of done. It's just he's been good enough to get you to the dance, but winning it is a different story. Dak gonna throw it on first down. Much better protection initially, but just throws that one way out of bounds. Interesting. I mean, I guess no one was really open too much there, but you have to notice that O-line looked way better just off off that first play than last time they played each other in the playoffs. There's Tillery, who's been a superstar this season.
He's gonna cause problems when you're running the football.
Yeah. Here's Gibbs in the backfield, so we're going to see a little bit more of a split between them, unlike last time we saw these two in the playoffs. Prescott getting pressure, Taven Bryan getting there, and another throwaway, and a quick 3-and-out, and that is not the drive you really want to see from this offense. But I still think there's positive things to look at there. It's just these receivers need to get open, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't blown up, first play for a sack, so that's something to look forward to. And the Titans, they still They would like to establish rhythm early, though. I mean, they were held scoreless in the last playoff game, but they've shown in the regular season that they can score on this Colts defense. We'll have to see as Trey Lance trots onto the field. A very, very solid stat line. The interceptions went up, though, and touchdowns went down. But he still led this team to the dance. Leonard Fournette, the veteran, in the backfield, coming out here in this single back look. Takes a snap.
Oh, wow. That's a
tight window throw.
Oh, yeah.
Junior, of course, as we all know him.
Yeah, that was a real... I was shocked by how good that throw was. That was right in between two defenders. Perfect throw.
I think, you know, what you get in Trey Lance, he definitely takes more risks. As you see him taking off here.
Wow. All right.
Paces the defensive lineman. So Odafe Owe, he ran right by.
And he's a fast linebacker. He is a fast edge rusher.
Yeah, he is. That's his kind of... That's his premium right there. And
yeah,
Trey Lance handles business.
So far, 2 really good plays from Lance. Oof. Set up.
Carry for no gain there by Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, I will say, I think Trey Lance looks different from his first playoff performance. He looks like he's developed into a pro fully. Like, that throw was super accurate. And the way he maneuvered, oh, man.
And he's diced up. That is, I believe that is Strange.
It is down to the 2. It's a great play.
Yeah, no, you said it. The Colts are coming in with a chip on their shoulder, and you know, coached by now Coach of the Year Bruce Arians. You were talking about during that stretch of no playoffs. Is Bruce on the hot seat? And he definitely was. But ever since that AFC Championship run, he has not looked back. The year after, went to another AFC Championship, coached this team well enough to earn Coach of the Year honors, and they jump off sides.
That is a mistake. You can't have that. No, false start.
Ooh.
It's going to set them back. JPJ, not the corner, the guard. You know, obviously not a killer because it is only first down and goal from the 7, but still, you don't initially like that.
Got to avoid penalties in the red zone.
Oh,
Takes
what a
quick
play.
Snap, fires touchdown.
What a play. Man, oh, man. These two have such good chemistry. You're
going to see Beckham Jr. a lot. If this continues to go as they want,
look at that.
You could see that he was in motion on this read pass option. Fires off an instant pass. He's his man open. Trusts OBJ to make the catch and run into the end zone. What a play there by Indianapolis.
Yeah, and that, again, I think Trey Lance, he looks like one of those guys, like one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Like his mannerisms, how he throws the ball, how he manages the pocket, looks night and day to his first performance where he was still good. But now it looks like everything he's doing is calculated and he's knowing exactly what's going on. I mean, that was an impressive throw
of that,
as well.
Part of that is obviously Trey Lance, is his growth, you know, as a third-year starter at this point. But also Bruce Arians, I think he's started to understand what they have with Trey Lance. He's not just some experimental quarterback. He's the guy. He can make the reads.
And
very excited.
Yeah, Bruce Arians has a long line of history with great quarterbacks. Dak throwing it out to Gibbs for 2. I mean, on that list, you got Ben Roethlisberger when he was offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh. Obviously, Peyton Manning. Obviously, and Kirk Cousins. I mean, while he didn't exactly wow you necessarily, he was a good quarterback, always a top 15 guy, just never was able to get the jump up into the next level. Dak getting pressured, finds an open man. There's a first down finally. I'm not sure who 16 is, but I'll look real quick.
Yeah,
it's probably Tyler Boyd if I had to guess, but Dak gonna hand it off this time. Josh Jacobs, great blocking ahead of him, and he's gonna get a big first down run across the 50 to the 47.
Rumbles off a 15-yard gain there. I mean, the offensive line is playing better, as you said. Opened up a big lane for Josh Jacobs, and he's not the fastest guy, but they gave him the time.
Yeah, and I mean, if you remember last game, I think that was more yards on that one run from Josh Jacobs than the whole entire game. That's a risky throw. Broken up by Davis.
Carlton Davis. Yep.
Yeah, but Josh Jacobs had struggled running the football that last game, but that was a great run. Great blocking. Screen pass here. Gibbs just not able to get past.
Is that Jacobs? I think that might have been Jacobs.
May have been. But it was, I think, Quay Walker on the tackle.
Yeah, that got diagnosed pretty quickly here. They're gonna try to avoid the third down stop here.
Yeah, but 3rd and 10. They maybe can get into field goal range if they even don't get up to the first down marker. Dak gonna find a man. It's gonna be incomplete. Another risky throw. And that one, he's 25. I'll look real quick. I mean, that's risky, but they're gonna at least get good field position.
I don't think Dak was anticipating the defender to come underneath the pass. I mean, the receiver had leverage on the corner that was behind him, but you have to, you have to account for the nickel corner and for the linebackers there, for the safeties, and they can get under that ball pretty quick if you have tunnel vision.
Yeah, and
that was a good stop there by Indianapolis.
Yes, Martin Emerson was there on the play, but this is a great punt. Setting them at their own 4 now. The Colts.
Trey Lance takes the snap.
Ooh.
Finds a quick shot to Brenton Strange, who breaks the tackle and gets the first down. We're pinned back here at the 6-yard line or something, and Trey Lance is handling it already. It's a first down. 3 men out wide here in shotgun. I think that was a read option again, and that was a 1-yard pickup for that might have been Jerry Jeudy.
Yes, Jerry Jeudy. There.
2nd and 9. Trey Lance takes the snap, fires into a tight window. It's a tight window throw again, and I believe that is
Jaden Reed.
Number 11 is Jaden Reed.
Yeah.
They have a lot of weapons.
They do.
A lot of options.
Trey Lance looking very decisive here with those quick strikes. Look again. But sometimes those quick strikes aren't the way to go. And that's Tremaine Edmonds with a stop.
The Titans were able to pin them back out of rhythm once that, Jerry Jeudy on that 1-yard catch that, you can't, at that point, you got to look a little further downfield. But I mean, I don't blame Trey Lance trying to just take what he has and not force anything. But, it's definitely good for the Titans here.
Yeah, it's a big stop. And I think they're very happy with their field position here. I mean, 33-yard line. They really only have to go 30 yards to get into field goal range, and I feel like they have confidence to do that because they're moving pretty swell on offense here. And man, Josh Jacobs taking a bunch of hits, manages to get a yard, but still he fought hard for that 1 yard.
Yeah, the defensive line got in on that play pretty quickly.
And Dak gonna take a pass attempt here, wide open man. That is Tyler Boyd with his 2nd catch. And I think they're making a point to getting him involved this game versus the last time they played in the playoffs where he was not involved at all.
Yeah. Last game, it was all about the tight ends. Ossie was the leading receiver for the Titans, I believe. So they're getting their guys involved early. Both quarterbacks are playing much better. It was 0-0 at this point, and now it's, 7-0, but the Titans are driving.
They are. And we're going to see, I think, if we can get some CeeDee Lamb in here. We have yet to see CeeDee Lamb at all. Here's a quick one. It's another Tyler Boyd first down catch to the 43, and 3 catches now for Boyd, and he looks good even though he is kind of getting up there in age. Does not matter. He looks solid.
Old but gold.
Yeah. And Dak going to do a quick RPO himself. That is Tyler Boyd again for 2. A quick stop there.
We're seeing the evolution of the offense here. Much less in that very simple shotgun you see. We've been already seeing more play action and read pass options just in these couple of.
Dak getting pressured, rolling out, finds the out of bounds, but I mean, hey, it's better because last time we saw Dak just kind of ran and took sacks and it was kind of killed the momentum. At least he looks smart getting the ball out.
He's playing field position.
Yeah. Dak getting pressured again, just finds his tight end incomplete. It's a tough catch, but you got to make that. That's what you get paid for. And Titans now.
Yeah, bared down by 29, I believe.
Yeah.
Stepped in and knocked it out.
It's going to be a punt. It's a little bit outside of their field goal range.
They'll start the Colts here again at not so favorable field position here at the 16-yard line. Trey Lance coming back out on the field. They're just looking to keep doing what they're doing. They're not discouraged by that last drive. You just got to keep taking your reads. They're coming out here and empty. Trey Lance, lone man in the backfield, takes the snap, firing, risky throw there to.
That was Jerry Jeudy.
That's 80.
Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, Jerry Jeudy tried to fit that in there.
I think that was one of those shot plays that they're just trying to keep the defense honest after those short passes early last drive.
Yeah, but then they go right back to that short pass there. I believe that's OBJ on the catch.
That's effective play right there. I mean, let your man do the work. Let the receiver get the yardage, and he gets a nice 9 yards. Set him up for a nice 3rd and 1. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a good catch. That's a big catch by Jaden Reed.
Yeah.
Who has developed into a player of his own. And
that's Jabril Peppers, who he hits hard. So that's a impressive catch.
Yeah, no, I think just this offense and Trey Lance they've developed very well.
Yeah, the chemistry is definitely there between these players. It's very nice to see. Oh no! Oh, Trey Lance.
Step in, it's intercepted. 30, 20, 10.
Oh man, that is a huge mistake. Derek Stingley Jr., one of the best corners in the league, gonna take it back for 6 points. I mean, that's.
He was trying to test the boundary too much. His eyes were downfield, and you know, I think it's definitely good to take some shots to your playmakers and you know, loosen things up underneath. That was working for them, but you just can't throw it towards one of those guys when they're in position to grab it.
Yeah, Stingley's just too good of a corner to test in that situation, and that's going to be costly as this ties it up 7-7 now. Not going to be anything like how we had last time.
See Bosa reassuring his men on the sidelines there. Defense made a great play. Huge play. They already have more points than they had last playoff game.
Yeah, it's and obviously their offense didn't get the points, but still, you'll take the points however you can get them in the playoffs. It does not matter how you win as long as you get the win. But Colt's going to come right back out, and hopefully Trey Lance can just kind of forget that happened and keep going with a clear mind.
He's a true pro. I think he's definitely, you know, we've seen him bounce back from adversity, and he's going to have to do it here.
Yeah. See if he can do it. It's the tight ends.
Not discouraged, you know, taking the 4 yards. You see, sometimes see quarterbacks after they throw an interception, they're determined to get it all back immediately. And Trey Lance is smart by just allowing the defense to develop as it does and taking the shots.
Oh man,
that's risky. Another shot. I think he saw something there with it might have been Jaden Reed or something. I think it was Jaden Reed.
I think
running his route.
Yeah, I think if he on that one he should have waited. I think he was a little bit too quick on the throw, because if he waited a second longer, he could have thrown it up.
He's taking off, and that's a first down.
Oof. Not sliding, but he's a big quarterback, so he can take the hits, and he likes giving some too.
Yeah, he does. He's getting a little chippy there with Trayvon Diggs, who's a bit mad about that play. I mean, that was prime 3rd down, and no one was open, but Trey Lance makes it happen. Gets the first down.
Pressure. Oh, man.
Another shot there to Brenton Strange on the move. Yeah, no, he's right back into his groove. You know, No, the Titans defense fooled him once, and he's not letting it happen again. It's another big game.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously bringing the blitz, it's a good idea in theory. It's just sometimes you're going to leave those open holes, and that was what happened there. Wide open, Brenton Strange gets the easy first down. Another blitz. Ooh.
Oh, sorry to take his check down was a little high there for his man, but not too bad. There was a defender bearing down on him, so maybe not the worst incompletion.
Yeah, I think pressure still a little bit getting there.
Rolling out again, 2nd and 10, takes off and slides for 8-yard gain. Trey Lance, his legs are game-changing right now for the Colts. You know, that's a situation where a guy like maybe Dak Prescott might have to throw it away, but Trey Lance is able to turn it downfield. I mean, Dak Prescott is actually a better rushing quarterback statistically. That's a quick shot to Jaden Reed.
That's a
great
play.
Down the seam. You can see that was a Reed pass option again, I believe, and faking the handoff. Trey Lance kind of baited the defense. You see how 46 kind of stuck there, thinking that there was a run on the way, and Jaden Reed ripped down the seam. What a play!
Yeah, no, that's again. I think we've seen more RPOs from Trey Lance today, and I think just his development has helped him be able to read the defense that quickly and make a decisive decision to do those plays. Oh man,
And he's smart. I would think if that was his first year starting, he would have taken a sack there trying to do something. Trey Lance diagnoses that he's boxed in and he throws it away.
Yeah, I mean, his O-line completely got beat on that play, but yeah, it's a great play to get rid of
Blitz
it there.
Coming. Blitz on the way, and he throws it away again.
I mean,
too mad about the O-line there. There was pressure. There was blitz coming.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately, that route concept just was a longer developing one, so nothing really got open fast enough for him.
Jaden Reed on the zig takes the catch. It's about to the 2.
Now, what do they do here? Because this
go for it.
That's personally, with the 2-minute warning coming up, they don't have to take a snap. Obviously, they're gonna go with the intention of going for it. I feel like it's a good idea, but they're gonna wait and see after the 2-minute warning. Tie game. I mean, this is a big play here, but I think either way, it's either gonna. Wow, they changed their mind. That is interesting.
Yeah, I think maybe once they realize, like, the time is shorter and they don't want to risk not getting points here and letting the Titans score back without any response. Colts do get the ball at halftime. I think they might just decide to take a more conservative approach here.
Yeah.
Julia Connor seems content with that, though.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if that really plays a factor, because personally, I think that was maybe the right call to try to go for it, or even maybe trying to get them to jump off sides. But, hey, we'll see what the Colts defense can do. And Dak has a prime chance now to try to take the lead, or at least tie it up before halftime. And we'll see if they can do it. Their offense has yet to put points on the board, but their defense helped them out.
Colts do start with the ball at halftime, so we'll expect to see Dak Prescott trying to get a touchdown here. Can't play conservative.
And they're obviously going to pass it here. And quick, wow, that's a great catch from Devin, the CSC.
One-hander behind the back.
Yeah, that's a
nice.
I mean, it's only a 2-yard catch, but that is a insane catch to make. 3 receivers out to the left side, motioning a man across. That's, of course, Tyler Boyd, the most active receiver. He's going to get it. It's actually not him. My apologies. That is the running back for another 3 yards, 3rd and 5. Obviously going to go hurry up here. Finds an open man. Ooh. Broken tackle. That's Devin. Oh, no, I think that's their backup tight end, actually. Titans take a timeout, but they go hurry up. That's an interesting strategy. And then
yeah, I don't know about that, but okay, it's another big game.
And I mean, they're rolling right now, and that's Paris Campbell. And I mean, they're finding the rhythm here, and I think they don't really care about. I think there was maybe a bit of miscommunication between coach and quarterback, but Dak Prescott takes a sack. Jerry Tillery, one of the best defensive players in the league, getting there. And that's a big loss.
You can't afford that.
Yeah, they have to use a timeout. They're still in a good spot here to get in the field goal range with the throwaway there. 3rd and 22.
Well, now after the throwaway, you said it. I mean, their mind's on field goal now instead of touchdown. They were heading for the end zone. That sack really set them back.
It did. I mean, probably want to at least get to the 40 here. Dacking pressure again, and that's not what you want.
Colts call a timeout. They want to get the ball back now. Yeah. This is completely flipped in the span of 3 plays. Prescott is just they were smart there. They sent pressure. Quay Walker screaming down the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It feels like Dak kind of regressed in his mind there for in terms of throwing the football away. I think he was looking too far forward into trying to get too many plays there, too many big plays, trying to force it, and trying to find something open. And when he got back to focusing on the pressure in front of him, it was too late. So
Trey Lance will try to extend this lead heading into halftime. Coming out in I-form, the goal line, actually. They might just run this out. I'm not sure. Hands it off to Leonard Fournette, who breaks! Okay, there should be a timeout now. Are they not calling it? They're not calling it.
Okay, there it is.
Here it goes.
I think
there's some deliberation, and then he decided.
They were unsure, with the time that they have left, did they want to try to get in the field goal range here? I mean, I think they should try. This is the playoffs.
They should definitely try. This is the playoffs with Trey Lance, who's played his mind out. This is the guy takes a shot.
Oh, man.
He finds his man. That's OBJ who breaks a tackle. There should be another timeout here, or are they going to try to no-huddle?
He is
see how they handle it.
So elite still.
Okay,
are they going to try to get a playoff? I wouldn't if I were them.
4,
there it is. Okay.
Yeah. they're gonna call a timeout and kick another field goal.
And
So
hey,
they go up 13-7.
you'll take that because you go in the halftime up 6. You get ball after half.
Absolutely.
That's obviously going to be a nice advantage, potentially to be a 2-score game if they can.
Kick is
continue.
up and it is good.
Now, there is 1 second left on the clock. I mean, there's an outside chance that the Titans could do something with the kickoff, but we'll see what they do here.
Yeah, they might also try to just let the ball spot at the end zone and take a Hail Mary shot. Maybe they'll kneel it out.
Oh, looks like Hail Mary.
Go for it.
And if you're very curious who they're going to go to there on that right side, I'd assume is where they're going to go. Oh, man. He's launching this one deep.
Launches. He caught it.
I mean,
he did catch it, but that's out of bounds. That was almost a great play.
I mean, they said it was a catch, but either way, not enough time to do anything with.
Yeah, whether it's a catch or not, that was a good shot at it.
Yeah.
I think the receiver just needed to steer himself back in bounds. Halftime report here. We had the Blues and the Chiefs and the other side of this AFC divisional going, I think, later this week. On the NFC side, do you want to pull up who's on the NFC side?
Yeah, I'll
halftime.
take a
But as for this game, while he's getting that up, Trey Lance has played well. That pick 6 by Stingley has gotten Titans on the board, but aside from that, 2 field goals and a touchdown for Indianapolis. And Indianapolis gets the ball here, so they're definitely in the driver's seat.
Yeah, and I'm good at getting it up, so I have it now. Cardinals taking on at the 1 seed, taking on the 7 seed Vikings on Sunday after this game. Actually, the Blues and Chiefs game already happened. We'll find out who it was. They're keeping it secret from us. And then after that, they also had the Bucks 3 seed versus the Eagles 4 seed, RG3, trying to make his way over Marcus Mariota.
RG3 is one of those quarterbacks who's been trying to punch his way into the Super Bowl again. He's, contender. OBJ gets a sweep here. It's a touch pass, I believe, only for 1 yard gain. They're getting very creative.
They are
here with Indianapolis.
They're definitely digging into their playbook here, and
5 men out wide. Trey Lance empty.
See
in the backfield.
How creative they're going to continue being.
Another shot, quick. I believe that's to OBJ again.
It is.
They're playing very well. They're playing very smart.
Yeah, I'm getting it out quickly to those open men, the open men on the field there. So it's obviously going to work pretty well. Take what you can get.
Trey Lance takes the snap.
Oh man,
protection's amazing. And Trey Lance is able to run for the first down. Very frustrating if you're the Titans.
Yeah. I mean,
you have everything covered downfield, and the pass rush is getting clamped up at the line. Paris Johnson.
He did a great job.
Paris Johnson and Powers Johnson.
Yeah. Paris. Oh man, deep shot. Oh, Derek Stingley.
Who's 87 on the Colts?
I think that.
Taking a shot for him.
Let me look real quick.
Must be wide receiver 4.
It's Parker Washington.
Ooh, try to get him involved there on the deep ball. No good. OBJ with another drag route.
Yeah,
Set
but
up another third
on
down.
that rollout for Trey Lance earlier, it was throw over the middle or whatever. No, it was the rollout. Paris Johnson locking up Nick Bosa. He had struggles last time they played, but whoa.
Tight ball. Linebacker almost jumps it, but that was a great sidearm throw there. Jury Judy, I believe it was.
That was
37.
No, that's their running. That is Quinshawn Judkins, and they're gonna have to punt it. It's only 4th and inches. And
they're punting it. I guess they trust their defense.
I mean, that's fair. They've yet to give up points, but I don't know. There's a lot that happened on that play.
You got Trey Lance. Got a kid with legs, and you have all those receivers, and how you've been rolling. Right. I think you should go for it.
Just hand it off to Lenny. He's one of the best power backs.
Who are we to say, really? I mean, Bruce Arians, coach of the year, obviously.
We play action Dak.
We are peons to him.
Trying to find something. He's gonna. Oh, that's dangerous. I've seen many passes of those happen to be picked off, and I've been on the bad end of that a couple times. So that's a scary play. He didn't take the sack, but still, I mean, you got to kind of get a pass out earlier. Here's another play action. Pressure. Tillery, again, just putting pressure on, and Jacob stiff arming out of bounds. No gain. Tillery is just killing the interior offensive line right now. It doesn't matter who's lined up against them. just plowing through.
He's playing very, very good football here in the divisional.
Dak rolling out left. He's got some space and speed.
The wheels.
Fighting for the first down. He gets it.
Oh.
And that's
wow.
You'll get that from Dak. You know, he's a tough guy. He is not gonna slide there. He's gonna try to get the yards for the first down. He's always gonna fight hard for it.
Dak Prescott's fought hard for it ever since.
Pressure.
Good throw there.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a nice gain of 8.
Dak Prescott, he's a really resilient guy. He's gone through a lot in his career and in his life. I respect Dak Prescott. I think he's a great guy, and I think he's definitely fighting for a lot.
Yeah, and going. Oh, that's a scary play there. That is a very scary throw. Tedrick Thompson.
Tedrick Thompson.
Yeah, I mean,
you made this call a couple in that playoff game. I believe it's the Colts playing more nickel defense would suit them, and it certainly has. Seen a lot of safeties and DBs getting involved.
First down. That's Brevin Jordan. And that's Brevin Jordan. Yeah, it's a good play. And I think one thing to note with Dak is, I mean, he's been through so much, like you said. I mean, part of it is, you talk about the drama that happened 3 seasons ago, right? Adam DeWolf, the coach, sent out a hitman. His own son, Marquise DeWolf, killed Dak Prescott's only child.
Oh.
And I mean, he is obviously, he came to Tennessee specifically because he wanted to beat the Texans' ass every time they played. That is what he's here for. And
that's kind of his mission. That's some say he has a barcode on the back of his head. He's just like a true assassin, agent, hitman. He has not seen much of the Texans though.
No, and I mean, I think Gibbs, there's the speed
on the sideline,
and that's what you get, the breakaway speed that you won't get from either of the other running backs in this backfield. But Gibbs, I mean, explosive out of the backfield. But yeah, Dak obviously hasn't had to play the Texans very much, but he doesn't care. He's gonna go out and win because he still cares about this team. This team is his family as well as the family he has and has lost, and he cares about them and he wants to win a Super Bowl.
Connor's his family.
Yes. And Dak changing the play, didn't like what he saw there on that 5 wide look, sending 3 receivers to the left. Gibbs back in the backfield. Dak trying to find something. Gets Gibbs. Oh, man.
Gibbs is taking over this game.
He is. That Texas route is deadly. It's hard to defend as a linebacker, but that was a wide open hole in the middle of the defense. And
as the culture might be starting to regret letting Dak get the ball. He's showing himself, and
yeah, he's doing a great job. Here's Jacobs with a good run. Gain of 5.
Touchdown saved by Tillery. Or is that Tillery or is that Cedric Thompson?
Yeah, Cedric Thompson.
No, that's it.
Very different looking players, but I can understand the confusion. They're both very good.
Mixed up. I got the T's. Yeah, the Tillery Thompson.
Tip Raymond. Dak Prescott rolling out. He has the speed. He does. Touchdown. Trying to take
Leonard Williams to the edge.
Yeah, we talked about, you brought up how Trey Lance definitely very athletic, but Dak has some mobility, and he's obviously has the rushing yards to back it up, but he's just fast enough to get past Leonard Williams and the other linebackers that were there to get into the end zone, and we'll see if they can take this PAT to put them up by 1. And this one is, in fact, good. Titans with the first lead for them in this game with a great 12-play, 82-yard drive. And Julia Connors loves to see that. That's exactly the type of football that they want to play. And is
gritty divisional football.
Very efficient, very, very great drive from Dak and the offense. We'll see how the Colts respond. Oh, no.
Oh, there's an injury here on the kickoff
34.
return.
He's on the bench.
Free Judy's patting his back. I don't know who 34 is.
I think it's a DB. Let me look.
Trey Lance. Shotgun.
34 is backup strong safety Sidney Brown.
You hate to lose guys no matter what.
No, that's for the Colts. Never mind. I'm looking at the Titans. Odell.
To Odell Beckham Jr. Trey Lance has something to say about this. He's not going to just let this team roll over offensively. We've seen this team, when they lose games, it's not because Trey Lance and the offense can't put up points.
So it's actually Isaiah Bolden depth corner piece for the Colts.
Hate to see injuries no matter where it is. This will be the end of the third quarter. Heading into the fourth here. Up 1 point is the Tennessee Titans after an amazing drive, keeping the ball out of the Colts' hands. But now the Colts are making a drive of their own. It's been a back and forth game. That pick six has been huge.
It really has. Really has.
Not going for it. And there's question marks about how the Colts have played so far. But
definitely,
the Colts still are very much in this game.
Oh, absolutely.
Midfield here.
And they have control right now. I mean, they're almost in field goal range at this point. Trey Lance.
Shot. That is to Brenton Strange.
He's wheeling and dealing
this
right now.
Kid, he has played very well this game.
He has. And I mean, I know we were a little bit concerned with OJ Howard leaving, but he's actually filled in for OJ Howard better than OJ Howard filled in for.
I agree. I think you just get more out of Brenton Strange. There were questions about maybe even signing Aaron Hernandez.
I know.
Getting just a tight end in the room, but no, Brenton Strange proved it. Here's Leonard Fournette breaking down the sideline.
And that's a great run.
Big game.
He's still, I mean, he's not the fastest, but he's got some juice still.
He does, and we saw in that playoff game with Lynn Bowden being the second running back. Here we see it is actually Quinshawn Judkins, who's now in the backfield alongside Trey Lance. Second round pick.
Fade ball.
He's taking a shot. Oh, that was close. Jaden Reed was there, but the DB just hopped up and made a play.
Yeah, that's a great play from the DB. I mean, that jump ball is deadly. Jaden Reed had a shot even after it was deflected, but
man in motion. Trey Lance.
RPO.
Reed RPO again.
Oh,
Brenton Strange.
He is so good at shedding contact. It is such a fun
Here we go. Third
play
one.
to see.
They're actually 4 men out wide. Looks like man defense.
5.
They're subbing out to 5 men out wide.
QB blast.
Someone
almost
jumped, but they don't snap it. Trey Lance takes the snap.
Oh,
incomplete. What do you do here?
I mean, 4th and 1 from your 1. Do you take the lead or do you go for it? That's a tough call. They're going to
kick
3.
a field goal.
And again, we'll have to see how this turns out, but this is one of those calls that people will look back on, and if it goes wrong, they're going to really be critical of it and be like, why not go for it? 4th and 2 from the 4 outside of the goal line. That's one thing, right? But 4th and 1 with 6 minutes left on the 1 yard line. That's a tough. I mean, personally, I don't know what you do there. I feel like maybe they were a little bit worried that they saw Dak Prescott move the ball down the field so efficiently last drive that even at the 1 they might not be able to stop Dak. So they at least want to get the points.
An old school approach, just taking what he can get.
Yeah. Oh, Dak.
Oh, that is. I believe that is 90. I think I know who 90 is. Damn it. Leonard Williams, right?
It is Leonard Williams.
Big play. Blew up 76 to make that sack.
Yeah, that's and again, that's another rough play from Dak not to get rid of it. That was Josh Jones at right tackle. Wait, not Josh Jones. Sorry, that was Kingsley Suamataia at right tackle, getting beat by the legendary Leonard Williams. They're just trying to get something there out of the backfield, but nothing really. No gain. And 3rd and 21. The Colts defense proving why Bruce Arians made a good call of only taking 3 instead of going for it. Because now it's a 3rd and 21 with 5 minutes to go. Dak going a quick screen. That's just great tackle, Sauce Gardner. And now it's just, that's an interesting play call. It's very Matt Canada-esque. But they're going to punt it here. Yeah. I mean, the Titans defense still has some juice, obviously, and they still feel like they can get the ball back here. But that is a tough play there, especially because the Colts could just run this clock out. They don't even have to take points. They could just run the clock out, get first downs, and get out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see. On the road, Nissan Stadium, Trey Lance with 2-point lead, takes the snap, throws it out of bounds. He didn't like what he had there. Could have tried to run it, but there were guys on his heels. He didn't take the chance.
Yeah, I think they contained the run pretty well for Trey Lance, and You know, he didn't want to take an unnecessary
The
hit.
audible here. Okay, 2 men on either side for a 4-man out wide look. Quinshon Judkins and Trey Lance in the backfield. Trey Lance takes the snap.
Oh.
He has, I believe what that was. That might have been Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes,
yeah.
it was.
And tried to take the shot there a little high.
Yeah.
3rd and 10.
You know, he's still a young quarterback. He's going to have some of those throws still, but it's gone a lot better. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Ooh.
That's Bosa finally making a play. We haven't seen him very much today at all. But that's a key play.
Trey Lance. Nick Bosa made an excellent play there. Trey Lance just tried to extend that too much. Looks very similar to what he did in his, younger years.
Yeah. You know, I think Nick Bosa was a little confused. I think he was confused about what Trey Lance's skin color was. And then when Julia Connor said, "Hey, he's mixed," he he turned into the rabid Wolverine that Nick Bosa can be when he sees a black quarterback on the opposite side of him. And that's
Absolutely.
what fueled that play there.
Yeah, no. He's definitely a sleeper agent.
He is. I mean, we don't agree with his opinions on race, but we can acknowledge he's a great player. And there's CeeDee Lamb's first catch of the game, finally getting involved. I was about to ask that last drive of when are they going to get him involved, if at all. And there it is. There,
chippy with Quay Walker.
Yeah, and I mean, surely they have some memories here of some fights earlier in seasons. CeeDee Lamb going across the middle into Quay Walker's territory has happened plenty of times. And here's Dak Prescott getting out to the tight end. A little shiftiness from the CSC. 2nd and 1, 3 minutes to go. Dak has a prime chance to roll down the field. Don't even have to take a touchdown here. They can just go for a field goal and walk out of Nissan Stadium with the win. But here's a handoff. Gibbs with the speed gets the first down. And it's very interesting. We're seeing, we talked about it earlier a little bit, but the split between the running backs, Jacobs and Gibbs, has been much more even than it was the first time these two teams met in the playoffs. And I think that's very interesting.
Yeah. It's working to their benefit.
Yeah, Dak gonna pass it here. Finds an open man quick. Breaking tackles. Holy crap, what a play. It's Devin again.
That really helps them.
Yeah, that's
in this situation.
That's field goal chip shot range there. And 2-minute warning hits. Colts gonna have to start considering using timeouts here. Jacobs with the handoff, no gain, and no
holding on to their
timeouts yet. And they're not gonna call one.
He's running.
We'll see.
They gotta call it at some point.
There. And there's gonna be a handoff and tackle. There it is.
Here's Indianapolis.
And I think you figure they want to try to maintain at least one timeout for their potential drive to try to go win the game. Another handoff, Jacobs, and that's going to be a first down, and that could be it. Second to last timeout there. But Jacobs with a great run and great blocking ahead of him, gets the first at the 12 now.
That could do it. We'll see if they should continue to run this ball.
Yeah, RPO. That works too. Extension of the run game. Get a yard. Last time out for the Colts. And now it's Titans controlling their own destiny from here. And just playing smart. Playing smart.
We'll take them to the championship. Sweep the series against the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, this has been a much more competitive game than 2 years ago. This is a great game from both teams so far. Let's see who's going to finish this one off. A run for Jacobs for a yard.
Bruce Arians, there's definitely pressure on him after some very controversial decisions to hold on. I think they're going to pass this here.
They are, and this is a controversial decision because they could have just ran it, take a timeout when the clock is getting low, and taken a field goal. But now the Colts, after this field goal attempt, are going to have 40 seconds to work with, no timeouts to try and get a field goal of their own. And it is good. 17-16, 39 seconds on the clock. Colts, Trey Lance. Let's see who you are, and let's see if you can be elite in this
Trey Lance
crucial
go
situation.
To the AFC Championship for the 3rd year in the row, or will the Titans sweep the Colts on their way to the AFC Championship?
And not a great start there. The return for Judkins only to the 24. They're probably going to have to go about 40 yards here 36 seconds and have to get out of bounds or clock it. So it's
Trey Lance have it.
You gotta look for those outside shots. Get out of bounds quickly.
Snap here.
Can't take any sacks.
He's on the move.
I mean,
that's away. Smart.
That's what you have to do here. You really can't take a sack. A sack will kill this hope and dream. You will be left with very little time. So, I mean, gotta push the ball. Oh man!
Ooh, batted down the line of scrimmage.
I believe that's Tavondre Sweat in there, the big rookie.
Frustration by Trey Lance.
3rd down and 10. I think, this is a tough situation for any quarterback, but to have 2 plays go back to back like that, it's tough.
Clean pocket, 3-man rush.
Oh man!
Overthrown. He had a man, but even then, if he caught that, I don't know how much time you're left with.
Yeah, they'd have to run up.
Got to go for a big shot, and you got to go out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't incorporated more corner routes or out routes in this drive yet.
Here you go.
A lot of over the middle
stuff.
stuff.
Last play, Trey Lance takes the snap, fires.
Oh no! Another overthrow, and that's going to be it. The Tennessee Titans are going to win by a point and sweep the Colts today in this season and end the streak of Colts going to the AFC Championship. And I mean that's a tough way to lose, obviously, for the Colts with 4 straight incompletions. But I mean, these players fought hard on both sides of football. I think really what it comes down to is that not even the first. I mean, the pick 6 was huge, but not even the first go for it situation. But the second one, there was 4th and 1 from the 1-yard line. You take a field goal to get them to 16 points.
4th and inches at your own 50. That
too.
It's interesting.
There's 3 you could look at. There were 4th and short. Why wouldn't you go for it situations? And even though Bruce Arians has been widely regarded as one of the best coaches in the league the past 3 years, you have to wonder, was he too conservative there? And I think maybe he was thinking too much about the past 2 matchups and how he wanted to get points. He didn't want to risk it. He wanted to try to be conservative and try to win the game. But, sometimes you have to risk it. Sometimes you have to.
Played well, but there were some big mistakes. That pick 6 is the big one.
Yeah.
But he had a very solid game.
Just some overthrows. That's something he's definitely going to look back on and regret.
Lead the team in rushing. Only 3 carries for Leonard Fournette.
But they were very efficient. They were very efficient runs. Efficient.
Yeah, I wonder why maybe you wouldn't run it a little bit more, but I think they liked what they had.
And you want to talk about efficient, Josh Jacobs, compared to the last time these teams met in the playoffs, he looks really efficient right now. And I think going up against either the Blues or Chiefs, he's going to really be a key factor.
I agree. I think that they have a very good thing going with Gibbs in the passing game, Jacobs in the running game. I'm excited to see what they can do. As for the Colts, they did really well.
Those two.
Got their weapons involved. Brenton Strange and Odell Beckham Jr. had big games. Odell with the 1 touchdown through the air. Asiasi and Campbell also had good games. Jaden Reed. Jahmyr Gibbs got very involved in the passing game, especially on that go-ahead drive that ended up sealing the game. Tyler Boyd with 4 catches, 33 yards. CD with the lone catch, but that was a big one.
That was the key. That was the key one to get them in that drive for field goal range.
Yeah, your big interception, Derek Stingley. 2 pass deflections as well. He's probably player of the game for the Tennessee Titans.
Very well could be. Very well could be. I have to say, I mean, this was a very entertaining game, and both teams, I mean, even though there was some obviously bad plays here and there, I think both teams were very competitive and very evenly matched. And I mean, it being only a 1-score game, a 1-point game, speaks to that. I think these teams being 11-6 speaks to that. These teams are so even and so just evenly good and combative and competitive that it brings a really entertaining football game to the field. So
yeah, we'll see what Julia Connors can do with this squad heading to the championship.
Yeah.
First round bye, obviously. The Colts almost pulled off another 1-seed stunner, but they are knocked out. And it will be Chiefs Blues here on Saturday afternoon. This game already happened, right? I don't remember which one.
Yes, this one should have been
Timetable
Sunday, which is weird.
Sunday. Okay, so we'll see later this evening. It'll be Vikings Cardinals, I believe, or unless this is the last game. Was the last game? I don't know.
It's fine. Yeah, we'll see what the games turn out to be. Let's.
That's good. We have some time. We can definitely walk through this, see what happens here.
So it's gonna be Chiefs destroying the Blues. Wow.
And on the other side of it, you have.
Oh my God! Look at the stats of that game, real quick. Zach Wilson versus Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield threw 6 interceptions.
Ooh.
Like Zach Wilson wasn't great, but he just didn't throw 6 interceptions, and I think that was the key. I mean,
that'll do it.
It's all to different people too is insane. You can't throw 6
picks. Look at this
picks.
run game by Kansas City. They got 2 guys involved. They did double 2-headed run game, and Zach Wilson even got some carries. They just said, let's just let Baker Mayfield throw all those picks.
Yeah.
And they just ran the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, we'll see how that goes against the Chiefs, but Cardinals sneak out a very close one over the 7-seed Vikings. Marcus Mariota beating Kyler Murray. Marcus Mariota, very efficient game. Pickens and Brandon Cooks looking pretty good for him. And Tyrion Davis.
Like Orem had in this game.
He did. They probably should have given him more of the football, and we'll see how that goes. But RG3 loses. Again, he has struggled to get back to the Super Bowl. 4 touchdowns, 3 picks for RG3.
I believe it was the Buccaneers that knocked him out the last time.
I think
too.
so.
I might be wrong about that.
Richardson.
I know the Buccaneers were involved.
Richardson with a solid game.
3 interceptions.
Anthony Richardson did run for 2 touchdowns as well. So
wow. He had 6 total. Or,
4 total touchdowns.
Yeah, no, 4 touchdowns.
Pretty good game.
But Griffin threw 3 picks. That's probably doesn't help your case much.
No, it does not. And
he was also more sacked by a long shot. He took like 3 sacks, I believe this is.
Yeah.
Picked off 3 times. Yeah, unfortunate for Robert Griffin III. Actually, they had the Bucs beaten yardage wise by a big margin, but a lot of these, it's just the interceptions. You cannot throw 3 interceptions and expect to win many football games in January.
I mean, that's I think the real key factor there of why all the teams that lost is the interceptions. The pick 6 from Trey Lance, 6 picks from Baker, 3 from RG3. I believe Kyler didn't throw any, but just wasn't as efficient, unfortunately. But quarterback play is a huge factor, obviously. Let's see. Who is going to the Super Bowl?
Let's take a look.
Damn.
League. Let me try to get this up here. We do see the Buccaneers are going to the Super Bowl. On the NFC side, I don't know. It's not showing me the AFC side. Here it is. Chiefs over Titans.
Holy, look at Zach Wilson's performance. We talked about how he didn't do very much.
You're looking at that.
Yeah. So Zach Wilson didn't do very much against the Blues because he didn't have to, but today he did a ton. 5 touchdowns, almost 300 yards, missed only 4 passes. Dak he threw 3 picks, but he was slinging the rock out there. And also Zach Wilson had a rushing touchdown. 6 touchdowns on the day for, oh my God.
Yeah, they ran the ball better than the Titans did.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne got involved quite heavily.
Tylan Wallace, what a game. 4 touchdowns, 186
This is
yards.
OBJ numbers here.
That's insane. Paris Campbell had 3 touchdowns himself. Wow. I mean,
this was a shootout.
It was. Unfortunately, Dak Prescott threw too many interceptions in the shootout, and we do see that the Bucs with Anthony Richardson going to the Super Bowl, even though he did get outplayed by Marcus Mariota, didn't matter. Both very good performances from the quarterbacks, but
Yeah,
Hassan,
Dalvin Cook definitely helped.
Hassan Haskins 2 carries, probably on the goal line there for touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, you can't give. I mean, giving up the amount of sacks that each team did is rough.
Cooks. Yeah, very even game here. Very even game, but just the Buccaneers just outpaced the Cardinals. They let's take a look at some of these. I wonder, this is okay. It's pretty even in terms of. Looks like the Buccaneers just converted more red zone trips. Yeah, they were just more efficient as a team.
Yeah, and I think it's very interesting that we are revisiting a Super Bowl matchup from 17 years ago. 17 years ago.
I guess
in this sense.
Universe, yeah, like reverse, and now we're like the timeline fractured, I guess, and then we restarted history
from 2012. Yeah, I mean, 17 years ago, these two, the Chiefs and the Bucs took each other on in the Super Bowl.
This is their third matchup of since 2019.
It's a tough one, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Buccaneers have won a Super Bowl before against the Baltimore Ravens.
The Chiefs are back up on top.
They win.
Yeah, even without we didn't see there yet, but even without Pat Mahomes.
Not showing me yet. It's not showing me yet.
We're
did you not? You didn't say
we're at Pro Bowl. Okay. Yearly awards.
Oh, here we go.
Very interesting one. Matt Stafford is a Bill. Thank God it's not Deshaun. No Trey Lance. He did have a down year. He was in the conversation last year. Jeff Powell.
Bruce Arians at 5th Coach of the Year, but yeah,
Julia Connors at 3. I mean, hey.
Yeah, Julia Connors had a great run.
She did. Wow. Offensive Player of the Year.
OBJ. He is probably I'd say maybe the best receiver of all time at this point.
We need to look at his awards after we go through.
We're gonna have to look at this
career stats.
Yeah. Wow.
Jalen Carter.
Carter for the Blues. Tillery at 2. That would have been great for the Colts. But no, Jalen Carter had a great year. Matthew Golden for the Wizards, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Formerly known as the Browns. They also got Tez Johnson. Judkins and Eurosec for the Colts are in there. Trevion Henderson was in there as well.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Mason Graham for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have missed the playoffs this year. Probably maybe doing a bit of a rebuild.
Yeah.
Still have Mahomes, obviously, but they are, just kind of reloading, I think.
Yeah. Matt Stafford with the career resurgence. It's nice to see. Najee, let's go. The Jags, best running back.
Shit. Najee Harris has developed into one of the best. He's doing very well. He's had good years, back-to-back great years. He's elevating. I think the Jaguars be very lucky to have him.
Yeah, I mean,
forward to what he can do.
Best guy since MJD to play running back for the Jags, and MJD was a huge part of that offense in getting them to.
We can see what Jacksonville does with a good running back.
Oh yeah. Odell obviously best receiver. There's no doubt about that. Cesar Ruiz for the Texans. That's lineman.
You see Cole Madison at 4.
It's a nice free agent.
Probably goes along with their good run game.
Yeah, absolutely. Jalen Carter. I mean, same thing with Tillery being at 2. Anthony Barr. You see Chop Robinson. He was drafted last year for the Texans.
And Mosley, yeah. Both Texans defense. Yeah.
Nice additions
two
there.
Texans on the defense here.
Jay Ward, your backup safety. I believe he does play slot corner a little bit and gets that.
That's crazy.
Third safety.
Jay Ward's the backups.
He had 6 picks, I believe. That's probably why.
Wow.
Sauce Gardner at 4.
Sauce Gardner's also up here. Yeah. Derek Stingley for the Titans.
Dory Jackson at 8. Best kicker, Greg Zuerlein for the Jags.
There you go. You got yourself a kicker.
For a year, he's like 47,000 years old. That's okay. Let's check out the stats for Odell's history. I'm very curious. And what
does he have the most all-time receiving yards? I don't.
It's got to be getting close, if not.
Career all-time.
No, it's going to be kind of messed up because of some of the guys keep their previous stats. So probably have to look
got
specifically.
Julio Jones. has the most receiving yards and receptions?
So in real life, Jerry Rice.
Oh yeah, you're right. It does add up. Yeah.
So Jerry Rice currently, for receptions, has 1,549. Odell has 1,095. Jerry Rice has 22,895 yards. Odell has 17,689.
Oh,
Touchdowns, Jerry has 197. Odell has 166. So he's still
behind, but
he's on his way. But that speaks to just how good Jerry Rice was, man.
Jerry Rice was very good.
Because you look at Odell's stats, his entire career, he, like I stated before, has never had a season lower than 1,300 yards, right? And he's, other than his rookie season, right? He's consistently put up great season with a ton of catches, ton of touchdowns most seasons. And
OBJ
still,
is gonna have to play into his like 35, 36 to really contest it. I don't know. OBJ might retire. I don't know. Maybe he might play another year.
I think he could probably play another 3 or 4.
I think his contract's coming up. Let me double check this because it's contract. It is coming up.
46.5 million is crazy, but he deserves it.
Elite though.
He is.
Yeah, he's getting paid quarterback money. It doesn't really.
I mean, you can when you have Trey Lance on a rookie deal, but I don't think Trey Lance is on a rookie deal for much longer. He's got to get paid, I think, unless he has already.
He says restructured contract.
That was 5th-year option, wasn't it? Or did he get paid? He got paid.
He got paid. 5-year contract.
That's a pretty good contract. That's a cheap contract too. They're pretty happy with that.
I think Trey Lance is willing to take the dip in money and just say, keep OBJ, please. Let's just let me keep on to this guy.
Yeah. Because he helps a lot. I mean, Jerry Jeudy's great and all, but Odell's a different beast.
Yeah, absolutely. They like what they have in Brenton Strange and Jaden Reed, though. So even once OBJ does eventually deport, which might be this year, I don't know how much longer they'll have OBJ. We can run through the probably the re-signings real quick. I'm fine with that, and then we can
see the salaries.
Your next episode could be on the free agency.
Yeah.
Guess we'll just see what these teams do.
I'm
very curious.
Legend Akeem Ayers for the Titans retiring as a Commander. Blowout Super Bowl. Buccaneers win 45-14. I need to go see the stats on that real quick.
Go right ahead. I'm gonna just scroll through here. Tyrann Mathieu retires. Akeem Ayers, as you said. Brandon Sheriff, the Ravens. Jake Locker retires.
Finally retires. Never gets to the Texans.
Never does. No, he's gonna hang up his hat in Las Vegas. Kicker Dan Carpenter, Patriots.
Dante Hightower. He was a part of that really great linebacker class that we drafted.
Oh, yep. From. Greg Zuerlein wins Kicker of the Year and then hangs up his hat.
Michael Burton retires. Isaac Asiata. Casey Hayward, who's been such a great corner, retires.
You're seeing a lot of these older Jaguars guys who you wish would have won a Super Bowl with the squad.
Yeah.
They're retiring and
sad.
A new coming of age for Jacksonville.
So Anthony Richardson, 307 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 85 completion percentage. Dalvin Cook, 19 for 84. I mean, they just had a much more efficient run game and better quarterback play. Tutu Atwell, 153 yards, 11 catches. Chase Claypool, 9 catches, 73 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I mean,
who's Super Bowl MVP?
It might be. It's either Richardson or Myles Garrett, I'd assume. Myles Garrett had 2 sacks. Paulson Adebo did have a pick. Let me look again. I think no, it was Anthony Richardson. Yeah, I remember. Which makes sense.
Is he your second-year player, right? Year 2.
Anthony Richardson.
I think he was just drafted.
Man.
Oh, was it 2 years ago?
It's been
because that's
too long.
It's a Drake. The Drake May.
He's in his 4th year now.
Oh wow. Okay, I got my time all mixed up.
Or he's played 3 seasons now, he hasn't actually been great in any of them, but he wins a Super Bowl. He's never passed 4,000 yards passing. Never has had 30 touchdowns or more. He's thrown 15 and then 16 picks, but he's been good enough to get the Super Bowl.
Anthony Barr retired. Joe Tooney, Matthew Stafford retires. Cameron
off
Harris
of an MVP. MVPs. That's a way to go out. MVP how?
Yeah. Cam Hayward's gone. Okay, free agencies. AJ Klein's gonna retire. Cody Whitehair, Tyler Eifert, Joe Petonio.
Man.
Aaron Hernandez.
My goat. My goat. He was so good.
You're such a good guy on and off the field.
He was. You know, going back in time and starting from 2012 over again really changed a lot of things. CJ beat hard.
CJ Beathard. I know CJ's gonna miss him.
Yeah, I mean they share a name and they share a favorite pastime, beating hard.
Yeah. Beating hard.
Yeah.
Fletcher Cox, speaking of beating hard,
yeah.
Fletcher Cox retiring. Keenan Allen retires. Laken Tomlinson retires. Lane Johnson.
Damn.
Yeah. Jonathan Hankins. I believe he was on the team, right?
I think he was on the Jags for a little while.
Yeah, I remember that name. Jaquiski Tart. In Spain. Okay, then back to this. No one really notable for teams.
Yeah, just a bunch of dudes. Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson does retire.
There you go. All right, yeah. So let's see team salaries wise what we're expecting for these divisions.
I do see right here the Colts do have $47 million. They could pay OBJ another deal if they wanted. He's still definitely good enough, but
definitely could.
Actually, did he regress?
Probably a little bit.
Let me check the lineup.
I'd have to assume a little bit he's regressed.
He regressed a bit. He's down to 87, but boosted up to 92.
Yeah, I mean he's still good, still very good.
Still really. Yeah. I don't know. I think you might pay a guy like this and let him retire in Indianapolis, but they might just let him go.
Tough. Leonard Fournette's a 78 overall. I think he's going to be taking a backseat to Quinshon Judkins and Isaiah Spiller.
Maybe a little dose of Spiller in there, of course.
Yeah, got to get the Spiller game in there. You should go to the team salaries. We'll look at see who's going. Oh no, your backup quarterback's gone. Kevin Hogan.
Ooh.
Probably going to be gone. 33-year-old, 55 overall. Surely you're going to miss him.
Oh, that's very big loss there. I mean, obviously Trey Lance isn't the guy, and they needed Kevin Hogan to step up.
Although Isaiah Spiller is on this list of guys to re-sign, so I mean, with the depth that they have, though, do they need him?
Also, Cam Little is a really young kicker. You might consider bringing him back. He did pretty well.
Taven Bryant's a big one as well.
Yeah, that's a big one. OBJ is the biggest thing probably on this list.
Definitely going to be the big one. Not like too many crazy role players, but some guys who started like Emil Ikior Jr., Damon Clark got some play time, Justin Schaefer. Yeah. But you kind of need a new right guard anyway, so I don't think you're too mad.
Yeah, the only two that are really like big names that you can't. I don't know. Taven Bryant's going to be a little difficult to replace. He's been really nice next to Tillery. Obviously, OBJ is out of this world, so hopefully they can maybe get one more deal in, but they might just let him test his talent somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll head down to the Jaguars here. Now we had some retirements for the Jaguars. Come a long way.
I wonder what Luke Kuechly looks like now. He's outplayed Bobby Wagner and Luke Kuechly are in the same class.
Yeah.
Bobby Wagner's been out of the league for about 2 years at this point.
Kuechly is 35, has not retired. He's an 86 overall. Morale's pushing him down to an 84. He's still killing it. He's still under contract, I believe. A couple guys here, B-Dash, Cole Madison, who was almost offensive lineman of the year. He's a 71 overall. He's probably not coming back. They do have a ton of cap space, almost 90 mil. A lot of depth.
Not many need to get.
No, like there's
a lot of depth actually.
Like guys that are like, they're replaceable. A lot of replaceable guys like
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
he's gonna probably be walking.
Muhammad Wilkerson. Yeah, Muhammad Wilkerson, Neville Gallimore. They started like Cushenberry started, I believe, but like they're not. They're very replaceable.
There's a big one.
Oh, Kuechly is in here. Lorenzo Carter's also a big name too in there. Left outside linebacker, edge rusher.
Lorenzo Carter.
Kuechly, yeah. I mean, I'd hope that they could probably get him back for another like 15 mil or something like that, and for a year, I'd be happy with that. You have the money, just do it. Keep him as Jag for if you can. If he wants to be a Jag, let him be a Jag.
It's definitely It's yeah. It's a what was it? What was the Colts guy we just talked about? Oh my god, OBJ. It's an OBJ situation.
It is pretty much same situation.
Let him retire there.
Go to the Texans here. They have only 11 mil in cap space.
Yeah.
But they do have a handful of guys. Nothing crazy. I mean, CJ Mosley, who played pretty well, is at the bottom down there.
Matt Prater is pretty big. I mean, he's been.
But he was bad this past year. They might let him walk.
Yeah, he's 42 years old.
Yeah, somehow hasn't retired. Still doing his thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's some guys who definitely got some play time here, obviously. And we're more like backups. Both their starting free safeties are leaving, by the way. Yusuf Corker and Marquez Sigil were both the two safeties, and they're both probably walking. I'm sure they're not too worried about it though, because they're not great. The only real big name is CJ Mosley, I'd say. The bottom there.
Terrell Bernard was also a good pick by them. They didn't end up doing much with him. He developed decently well, but he's probably good letting him walk to try to get playing time elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean CJ Mosley, 34 years old at this point, so we'll see if he gets re-signed. He was solid this season.
Where's Mosley? Oh yeah, Mosley. Yeah.
And lastly,
right,
Titans. They have about 33 mil in cap space left, but they do have not that many people really.
Ooh, there's a big one.
Did I miss Dak? Where the hell did I?
Right at the bottom.
I guess I did. He's 78 overall at this point. We did mention it, how he was playing for a contract possibly. I mean, he's still decent, honestly. But do they bring him back? I don't know.
It might be time to draft a new guy.
I think it might be just best to get someone new in. Like Dak did some good stuff for him. But, you know, sometimes you just need to kind of get some fresh looks here at quarterback.
I agree.
And I think they could bring him back for a year, maybe, and draft a guy and let him develop under Dak. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the way they go. They're also looking at Trevor Bates as another big one. But other than that,
we could leave it on a cliffhanger here. I do have to go here in a second. So
yes,
there's some big names. Yeah, no, big names coming up for this to enter this free agency pool. We'll see what these teams do in terms of re-signing and managing their salary cap.
Yeah, it's gonna be very exciting, very interesting to see how that goes. But Vewdew, thank you again for joining me.
Thank you for having me
and watching that great game, and be glad to have you back and have fun playing D&D.
Yeah, thank you, man. Hopefully we'll see a Super Bowl at some point. AFC South Super Bowl. It's been a few years.
Yeah,
last one was the Texans.
Yep. Hopefully the Jags. Cross my fingers. Drake May.
Drake May goes crazy next time Brady.
He might. But all right, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and have a good one. Bye-bye.